What's up, YouTube? Part 2 of my graded comic book collection. Um, I might do 3 boxes this time, actually. And then do 2 from filing, depending on how fast I can get through these. So let's get moving. One more time, please, in my description, if you can take my survey to help me out, you have a chance to win this comic. 5-minute survey, you can win this comic. Description, link in the description. Okay, so let's get started real quick. First book, Green Lantern 85, signed by Neil Adams, 4.0. Green Lantern 86, signed by Neil Adams, 8.0. Of course, these are the 2 drug issues. Very happy to have that. I would love to have this one a little bit nicer grade, but I'm not paying $50 again. I don't think I paid $50 for this one. I think I paid $50 for that one. The signature. This is a Strange Tales 69, and for you guys who don't know what that is, 5.0, that's a prototype for Professor X, supposedly. Okay, this is another prototype one, supposedly. Tales of Suspense 35, 5.0, prototype for the Watcher. This is a book I got for a couple bucks way back. Invaders #1. I got it graded because it looked like a really nice book. And it was. It was a 9.6. Invaders #1. Pretty cool. First of all, with something. And then we got some Death of Wolverine. This is the Desert Winds edition. Signed by Herb. Not too soon before he died. 9.6. Unfortunately, he passed away not too soon after that. Black Goliath #1, signed by Rich Buckler. I think he also passed away, if I remember correctly, not too soon after this. I got him to sign this one, 9.2. Black Goliath, very happy to get that one. I think he died within the next year or something before he signed that book. Unless I'm thinking of someone else, but I think it was him. So I swear, I mean, I've gotten books signed and people have died not too soon after. I was like, it's not my fault though, guys. This is Walking Dead #23, signed by Kirkman and Moore, 9.6. I bought it signed already. It was cheap enough. Death of Alan. It's not really a significant book or anything, but it was cheap enough to buy graded like that. When I was going for my complete collection of Walking Dead. Which I do have a complete collection from 1 and up. Most of the early ones are graded. This is a Walking Dead #19, signed by Kirkman. I got this signed myself, actually. 9.8. First Michonne. That's a pretty nice book right there. Okay, I think we're going to keep this with my nice books. Keep with my #1. This is Creatures of the Id #1, signed by Mike Allred and Laura Allred. 9.2. Pretty cool book right there, if you ask me. Not that you did, but if you ask me, I think it's a pretty cool book. This is extremely. I was so happy when I got this book. And actually, it's signed by Adam Hughes and Chad Hardin. I was so happy to get this book. Harley Quinn #1, 9.6, signed by the 2 of them. Chad Hardin signed it there. Adam Hughes up there, obviously. Would be nice if it was a 9.6, but I'll take a 9.6 or 9.8. Would be nice if it was 9.8. Another book signed by the best dressed man in comics, Captain America, Sam Wilson #7, signed by Steranko, 9.8. Pretty cool. A lot of signature books, guys. I mean, I like to get my books signed. I know a lot of people don't like that, but Wolverine's #3, 9.8. Very awesome cover. I know this book had a little bit of money value to it. I don't know if it still does. This is a very cool book. Lady Killer #1 from Emerson to Comic-Con exclusive. 9.8. Very happy to have that book. Hack Slash #1. First appearance. Cassie Hack. First Hack Slash. 9.0. Signed by Tim Seeley. Pretty cool. Happy to have that. Okay. This is Harley Quinn #1, signed by Clayman and Chad Harden. This is a second printing, 9.6. Very happy to have that. And this is a cool one. Primer #5, signed by Sam Keith, 8.0. Just to have a Sam Keith signature. When I got that, I think the last con he had signed, that was like 20 years before that. I think he did a few cons that year. So, but he hadn't been in a con in like 20 years. This is Thor God of Thunder #1, 9.6. This is the Curated, I think a 1 in 100. I think it's a 1 in 100. This is my favorite Thor series of all time. Loved that series. Still my favorite. John Byrne's X-Men 21, first full color appearance of Hellboy, 9.2, signed by Mike Mignola. Awesome. Met him at my first Boston Con I went to back in 2013, the year of the Boston marathon bombing, which the con got pushed back 2 months. It was canceled because of the bombing. Wonder Woman 38. I looked forever for this book. 9.6, finally. David Finch. And Meredith Finch story. But yeah, I was so happy to finally get this book. This book was a pricey book. Still kind of pricey. Maybe not as pricey as it was before, but it'll probably end up going down below what I paid for it. I think it's still right now maybe a $400 book. I know it was like a $500-600 book at one point. Psylocke #1, signed by Finch. 9.8. This is not bad though for 9.8 because I bought this set there at the con just to have them sign these. I have these in nice copies, but I didn't have them with me. And #2 is a 9.8. However, unfortunately, #3 was a 9.2, and #4 was a 7.5. So, oh well. Started off good, but I'm still happy to have them though. So, let me put these back here. I think we will be able to get through 2 more boxes. Lock and Key #1, first printing, 9.6. I did buy this. They have Joe Hill signed the Boston Con, but the mofo canceled. Captain Atom 83, but it's a modern reprint. I didn't know that when I bought it, 6.0. Unfortunately, I wasn't paying attention and thought, hey, $20 for a book. I scored. No, I didn't. Legend of Oz, Wicked West #1, 9.6. Just a book that was really cheap on eBay, so I got it. Great book. Then we got a Cave Woman, 9.6, same deal, really cheap. It's a Bud Root cover though, so I almost won a Bud Root original commission, but I wasn't willing to spend. I won the 2 other commissions. I won on Comic Link this week, which I'll show you when I get them. I decided not to spend any more money. This one here is just one of my least favorite books that I had. Amanda Connor signed, 9.8. It's cool to have another signature by her, but I'm just not into this book, so I might be willing to sell that. I mean, obviously it's not really worth much, but if anyone's interested in it, let me know. Maybe we can work out something. Tales to Astonish 93, 6.5, really nice. Pretty cool. Awesome cover. Okay. Faust #1, 8.0, signed by Tim Vigil. This is for sale also. Anyone's interested in the Faust first printing, signed by Tim Vigil. I do have a nicer copy that's signed, so I'll keep that one and get rid of that one. This is Descender #1, signed by Dustin Gwynn. I have both copies of this. #1, the variant also signed by him somewhere. This is also another book that's for sale, and I understand it's not really going to be worth a whole lot because it's trimmed. But it's Fantasy Quarterly #1, 8.5, trimmed. Top edge is trimmed. You would think it's this edge, but that's just a production cut, bad cut. But it's the top edge they say is trimmed. Top edge trimmed. I don't know how they say that, but yeah, 8.5. It's the first ElfQuest, so anyone's interested in that. I do have a nicer copy that's not trimmed, but I'm willing to let that go fairly cheap. Walking Dead 100, signed by Ryan Otley, 9.8. First Negan, Ryan Otley variant. There was a bunch of them for the 100, you guys know. I have most of them. I think I have all of them, actually, except for the Lucille one, the Bat one. It's like a rare one. Only like 500 of them done. Superman Unchained, signed by Scott Snyder and Neil Adams. Neil Adams got to redo that cover he hates with the leg and put the proportional leg lengths. These are pretty cool. This is a Grendel number 1, 8.0. Grendel number 2, 7.0. And Grendel number 3, 8.5. These are the comics that got me into collecting these 3 books. And of course, Primer number 2, which is somewhere here, which I will actually, once I put these in order, we'll put them all together. X-Men 23, 8.0, just so it's a really nice copy. So I got to grade it, and it came back in 8.0. Harbinger number 1, 8.0. It does have the coupon in there, mail order coupon. This one was so disappointing. It pisses me off when they do this. Green Label, Michael Turner's Fathom Candy. This is the Aspen Century Edition. And because it's the 77 of 100s written, they gave it a qualified label. I mean, every single one has that number written on there. Wish they would stop doing it. Instead of just putting of 100, I guess it's easier to do that when they have instead of each individually print it. Like that, they wait until I get to do that. But yeah, I mean, if every single one, why do you give me a green label? Deadpool number 5. This is the Garbage Pail Kids. I know this was like, I don't know whatever happened with it. I guess there was like some questions about whether they had the rights to do that or not. And this is my Rachel Rising third printing, number 1. This is a pretty hard book to find. 9.6. Third print. I think I got, no, I didn't buy that off of, I'm going to say Evan Leahy. Did I buy that off from him? I don't think so, actually. I know he had a copy. I think I ended up getting my own. I think he was going to save it because it was supposed to be a TV show or something Terry Moore kept talking about. But I don't know what happened with that. It's been a couple of years since I've heard anything. Walking Dead number 1, signed by Arthur Sudim. 9.8. This is St. Louis edition. Comic-Con. This is another one signed by Tedesco. 9.8. Philadelphia Wizard World. This is a Harley Quinn number 1 signed by Jimmy Palmiotti and Amanda Connor. 9.8. Pretty cool to have that. Then I got a Teen Titans 6.0, number 1. Cool Cardi cover, Nick Cardi. Then I got a Journey Mystery 86, like the 4th appearance of of Thor, I guess. First full appearance of Odin. So that's pretty cool. That's a 6.0. Really nice copy. Walking Dead 52, 9.6. Had bought it at that graded. And Walking Dead number 1, Adams cover 9.8. I was trying to get every single one of those covers. All the Wizard Worlds and Con covers of Walking Dead. And this is a Superior Spider-Man number 1. This is the Ed McGuinness cover, signed by him. 9.6. Got that done at the first Boston Con I went to. Captain America 100, 5.0. Pretty cool. And then Detective Comics 359. Origin First Appearance of Batgirl. Barbara Gordon, 3.0. That book's way, way more expensive than what it used to be. And I got that book. Last box. And then we'll end this one. Miracle Man number 12, 9.4, signed by Adam Hughes. Wonder Woman 184, signed by Adam Hughes, 9.4. Has a check mark on that one. Do have another copy of that somewhere, not graded though. A-Force number 1, signed by Adam Hughes, 9.6. Love that cover. Medusa cover there. Signed by him too. And this is signed by Tim Seeley and Mike Norton. Revival number 19, 9.8. Very cool. Here goes my other copy of Cry for Dawn number 1, third printing. Now this is signed by Linzer also. This is the one that's actually probably going to be for sale. 8.5. So I do have a 9.4, I think, already. And then this is another copy. One of these is going to be for sale. This is my Cry for Dawn number 5, first printing, 7.5. I have a nicer copy of that one. So that one's going to be for sale. Then I got my I Before E number 1, signed by Sam Keith, 9.0. And number 2, also signed by him, 9.4. So that was very cool. Tim Morant put me onto those books. So I had not heard of them before he had mentioned them to me. Hack Slash the Series number 1, signed by Tim Seeley, 9.6. I had 2 of these. I guess I sold the other one. I can't find it. Must have sold it. Infinite Crisis Fight for the Multiverse number 1, signed by Terry Dotson, 9.4. This is one of my favorite covers. I was so disappointed when I got 9.4 because I literally took it right out of the bag and had to grade it. This poly bag. No, already did this one. Different box. This is the first appearance of Silk, Cindy Moon, 9.8, signed by Delgato, and also by Roberto Ramos. I don't remember if I had the variant cover of this, but it's still a cool book to have. This is a very cool book, rare book. Only 100 of these were done. Spread cover album, signed by Kyle Strom and Justin Jordan. And it actually has the letter that they sent to. These were sent to only 100, or something like that, stores that were selling the book Spread. And they were sent for free from the author and the artist. And this is another Spread, number 9. This is the New York Comic Con exclusive from 2015 with a Ben Templesmith cover, signed by the artist and author of the book, and also the cover artist, Ben Templesmith, too. So that's a cool book to have. I love that. That's the only one I have by Ben Templesmith signed, so that's a keeper. This is awesome book. I love this book. East to West number 1, signed by Dragato. And look, he did a sketch on there. Awesome, 9.8. I do have the Diamond RRP cover, whatever they call that. This is my Evil Ernie number 1, 8.5, signed by Polito. And then number 2, signed by Polito, 8.5. And then number 3, 9.0. And number 4, 9.2. I do have the other 2. I can't remember if they're actually signed, though, and graded. They're in here somewhere, I think, if they are. If not, then I have the other 2 books, though. Avengers Zero, Art Adams Retailer Incentive, signed by Art Adams, Richard Eisenhoff, and Jerry Dugan, 9.6. I was happy to get that 9.6 because it was kind of rough-handled when I was getting them signed. This is The Other Descender, number 1, 9.8, signed by Dustin Gwynn. So that's a pretty cool one. This is the variant cover, so I might sell the regular cover. Really good book. I liked that book back in the day when it came out. G.I. Joe, number 21, for Storm Shadow. 7.5, signed by Larry Hama. That's the best copy, but it's what I had at the time. Revival, number 9. The Comic Book Legal Defense Fund, 9.8, signed by Tim Seeley and Mike Norton. Got that. Actually, it was already graded when I bought that one. This is my G.I. Joe number 1, signed by Larry Hama, Tom DeFalco, and also Herb Trimpe, however you say his last name. And then I got Forever Evil and Tickler cover, 9.8, signed by Finch. That would probably be for sale. Anyone's interested in that. Rose number 1, the 25th anniversary box edition, signed by Meredith Finch, 9.2. Anyone's interested in that, let me know. Flash 166, 7.0, no big deal. Just a book I had that I thought was a nice copy, and I got to grade it. Back when I first started collecting again. Daredevil 9. If you see PGX, that's probably what happened. I just was getting books graded because they were cheap when I first started collecting. Daredevil number 9, 5.0. Captain Marvel number 4, 5.0. This book I truly, truly love. I thought about selling this book, but I just couldn't let it go. Origin number 2, number 1. Origin 2, signed by Adam Kubert. It's just the way it looks with the signature, 9.8. It's just the yellow label, the gold in the thing, the sketch kind of cover with the Adam Kubert signature right there in gold. It just looks awesome. I just couldn't let it go. So that one's not getting sold. Maybe someday. My back row number 1, signed by Phil Noto, 9.6. Awesome. I have another book signed by him too. Starfire number 1. This is just an awesome cover. This is another one of those books that's not really worth anything, but it's just an awesome cover with a signature. I think it looks awesome. Starfire number 1. This is the Lupacino retailer incentive, but it's signed by Amanda Connor and Jimmy Palmiotti. Amanda Connor signed it in purple, 9.8, and he signed it in black. I kind of wish he would have signed it in purple too, but I guess because he's a guy, he don't do purple. Wasn't paying attention. This is a kind of an expensive book, which I'm probably going to pull this out. I actually got 2 more copies of these chromium covers. 2 more issues of these chromium covers. I'm going to try to get the whole collection, but this is Marvel Collectible Classic Spider-Man number 2, 9.6. Chromium. Pretty book. Pretty cool to have. And that's it, guys. So, once again, hope you like it. I'm going to do another video at some point with the rest of my comics I have here. Got 2 more boxes sitting out here right now, but yeah. But also, go ahead and go down in the description if you want to help me out, take my survey with a chance to win this. I'm only going to be running for about another week, so if I don't get 30 people, I'll pick someone to win something. But if I get 30 people to take it all together, I'm about 10 people right now, I'll give that book away. But yeah, guys, help me out. I would really, really appreciate it. You just don't understand how helpful it would be for me. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye.